Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel ML Minded. I am Jay Chandra, a graduate of IIT Kharagpur who is currently working at Amazon as an applied scientist. There are plenty of videos in the internet which talks about Amazon ML Summer Challenge. So why should someone watch my video? Let me try to justify it. We all know that this year's hackathon, that is of 2025, was held on second week of October 2025. I was one of the core team member who saw the end-to-end process of this hackathon, and hence watching this video along with those videos would be beneficial to you guys. So let's get started. First, let's try to understand why does someone participate in a hackathon. One thing is the learning and the other thing is the rewards that they get from the hackathon. So let me start this video by mentioning what are all the rewards that this year students got in the Amazon ML Summer Challenge hackathon if they were the top performing team. The top 3 teams got cash prize, goodies and certificates. Top 10 teams got goodies and certificates. And the most interesting part is top 50 teams got a chance to interview at Amazon for the role of Applied Scientist Intern. Let's be very honest. We all know that it's very hard to get our resume shortlisted for the role of Applied Scientist Intern at Amazon. So, Amazon ML Summer Challenge is one of the easiest way to get your resume shortlisted for this role. And if everything goes well, tada, now you are the intern at Amazon. While you are an intern at Amazon, you got to learn a lot of things. And you know what's the best part is? You will be paid too much in the name of stipend for learning these things. That's why it becomes important to focus on Amazon ML Summer Challenge. You know, this year's hackathon was a 72-hour hackathon, and students work really hard to come up with a solution. They will get deprived of food and sleep to come up with these solutions, and hence it becomes responsibility of the core team to keep fairness as the top priority while evaluating the solutions given by these students. Mentioning this, I would like to point out at few mistakes which even the top performing team made, which forced us to disqualify them from the hackathon. In the instructions of this year's hackathon, it was mentioned that the participants should submit both the code and the approach doc as a zip file, which will be internally evaluated. And in case of any misconduct being found over there, we would disqualify them. You know what most of the students think? Even I thought the same thing when I was a student. We think that scientists will not have enough time to look at each of these docs, so let's try to cheat them if possible. But the fact is that we scientists do make time to evaluate all of the solutions. We unzip the file and see whether all the documents are present or not. If not, we reject it. Then we go through the solution doc which has been submitted and then look at the code. Now we try to map whether the things mentioned in the solution doc is exactly being implemented in the code or not. If that was not the case, then also we rejected the participants. This is how we evaluated the solution for almost all of the submissions and then came up with the top 50 list. We all know this thing, right? Nowadays, nobody writes a documentation by themselves. They take help of LLMs like ChatGPT, Grok, or Gemini, or any other model which is good at doing these things. You know what was the problem with most of the solutions? It is that the team members did not take even a single minute to review the whole documentation, which was completely written by some other LLM. This thing resulted in some of the funny lines at the end of the documentations, like please let me know if you want to change something here, or please let me know if you want to increase or decrease the length of the documentation, etc. This is one of the format followed by ChatGPT to give its responses. Even though I did not reject the solutions, but for sure this induced a negative sentiment inside me. So the moral of the story is, please remember that each and every line and each and every file submitted by you guys will be reviewed by the reviewers, and it's also very important to go through the instructions very carefully. Saying this, I would like to conclude my video and say a very happy new year to you guys. Thank you and bye bye.